right? Right. Let's start off by saying all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Hawashai, Bahashim, Rakahakwadash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles, GMS, for teaching nothing but the 100% truth. Hey, shalom to you, very beautiful Akim, that's believing in the truth and pushing the truth throughout the four winds of the earth, using your life as a living sacrifice. And shalom to you, very few Aqua that's listening and learning and quietness, as the scripture says so. And also shalom to the children as well. It's your brother Ahmad out of Jacksonville, Florida. Um, Coming back, Lord willing, with an edifying video. But I titled this one, Sacrifices Have to Be Made by the Hopeful Elect. You know, and Lord willing is just edifying. But sacrifices are always have to be made on this end, man. You know, um, uh, just meditating and thinking about it in the spirit of the sacrifices that the hopeful elect, Akim and the very few Aqua have to make constantly on a day-to-day basis, man. Being on this end, um, like certain job positions that that we're qualified, that you are, that you're qualified, right, for, or but you don't take it because it can take time from the Habashal Shai, or you know certain positions in your walk, in your lot, man, that you could have been a part of, but you're not, or uh, getting a house, or but you don't get a house, you stay in an apartment. You can get a certain type of vehicle, but you don't get that vehicle to, it makes more sense to, like, as far as if you're a person that the Lord is blessed to where you can pay tithes and help the brethren, or help, just help the body, man. There's a lot of sacrifices that's made in this thing, and which is beautiful, because just understanding that, hey, the Lord is gonna bless you. You know, the Lord is gonna bless you. You might be one of the ones on this end as well, where you might want children, right? But seeing that, hey, the type of time that we're in, and you like, does it make sense to put your seed in Eve, and understanding that that takes time from the ministry? That's a sacrifice. There's always sacrifices, man, being made, and the hopeful elect understand that, because we understand the importance of Yahweh Shai getting his glory, man. We understand the importance of what we're a part of, and only dealing with the men, only the righteous men can understand righteous judgment for yourself, because that's what we're doing every day, man. Hey, making sacrifices. Like, you go to these jobs, or you get cut off in traffic, someone come at you crazy, you got to make a decision right then and there. Should I entertain it, or we can't entertain it? That's a sacrifice. you know the demon might have said something, could have went off, you know could have probably slapped. Hey, that's a sacrifice. You bite your tongue. There's a lot of things that the hopeful elect, hey, sacrifice. Like I said, sacrificing time with your family, um, um, time with your family, your loved ones. Could be your inner family or your outer family, man. Hey, that's a sacrifice that only the hopeful elect can do, because we understand. Like I said, we understand what we're a part of, and we understand what's going on this end, man. And just trust and believe and know that, hey, the sacrifices that's being made, hey, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to take care of you, because you're doing such a beautiful work in sacrificing your time every day, even sacrificing time to not go to the movies, not go on a date, and just stay in and read and study. That's sacrifices that only the hopeful elect would do, and understand the importance of it, man. Because understanding that, hey, the times that we are in is very short. Even though everybody thinking on this end, not everybody, not the hopeful elect, but the people outside of this thing, they thinking that these videos and everything we're talking about, starting from the elders and apostles on down, they think that this is a far off thing, man, and it's not. You know, so it's just the sacrifices that the whole elect make on this end that you're constantly gonna make, man. And if you're able to do those things and realize it and call it out, hey, Tawada Yahabashian Shai, Tawada means thank you. Tawada Yahabashian Shai, because he's giving you the spirit to understand what you're a part of, man. You know? Shalom, bro. Shalom, Yahabashian Shai, Barakatah, brother Ash Rakaya. You brothers subscribe to that brother channel, but let me get what bro posting up. And I had it too, bro. So Tawada Yahabashian Shai is the spirit. I wrote it down, but got it right on there. But start at Matthews 19 and 27. It says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And we understand, you gotta understand, man, you gotta learn, you gotta love suffering. You have to learn suffering, you gotta understand suffering to its finest. There's things on this end that, hey, Yahweh Shai can give it to you, but then at the same time, we've been given whatever that is you're required, that you're asking of. You don't know what that can do to you, because you see Jakes on this end all the time, man. Jake's giving a lot, and they get the very thing they ask for, and then next thing you know, what happens? They bug out. They turn their back on the plow. Just like, imagine Jake hitting $1 million, man. Imagine Jake getting that good pen. Imagine look at Jake's, because Yahweh Shai give examples and witnesses every day. Imagine you getting that new job, the new position, and what it could do to you. It could take up a lot of your time, man. Where you are right now in your lot, where you at right now, that's exactly where you're supposed to be at, man. That's exactly where you're supposed to be at, because it's a sacrifice. And you're learning to stay humble, and you're learning to, hey, give a righteous judgment over yourself. Because, hey, judgment, you have to be able to judge yourself and put yourself in check before you can start teaching and putting others, man, and helping others. It starts with you first. That's the biggest thing, man. The biggest thing is ourselves, right? You got to teach yourself in order to teach others. Matthew 28, it says, and Yahushai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon thrones. It says, upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Right. So, hey, Lord willing, we're praying to be of that number, to be able to sit at the table with Yahweh Shai, man. That's the sacrifice. Because, like I said, on this end, when you see Jakes and what Yahweh Shai is giving Jakes and allowed them to give their time and their energy over into, they're not gonna forsake those things. Matter of fact, you got Jakes around here, they walk, as it tells you in the scripture, man. Jakes be thinking that they're holier than you, because what they feel like what they have, hey, the Lord is dealing, man. And that's not true. Because if you're on this end and you let materialistics and money and the clothes and these cars and women, the job that you have, describe that, I know God dealing with you, then you don't understand your purpose. You don't even understand why you're here, because none of those things mean anything. And we're gonna get it in this next verse. It says, verse 20. Let me see. Oh, you didn't get verse 29. Yeah, I wanted that verse 29. Don't worry, I got it here. Verse 29 says, And everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mothers, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Not everyone can do that, man. But that's a sacrifice that have to be made. And see, remember, these are prophecies that we're reading, man. That's why, it comes out over and over again, because Yahweh Shai want his word repeated over and over again, because he wants you to really Hey, they want you to really get the point. Like, listen, it's all about sacrificing. It's all about taking the lessons, man. The low, staying humble. You know, in this thing that we're in a part of. You're not gonna have time with your family as much, man. You're not gonna be at all the cookouts. You're not, there's a lot of things that you say, hey, you're not gonna have time with your rib, man. You're not like that. Now, your Habashan Shai, gives leisure time. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna have time like that. Even spending time with your children. These are sacrifices that's constantly got to be made because at the end of the day, what did Yahweh Shai tell Peter? If thou love me, what? Feed my sheep. Because remember, if you don't attend to the sheep, then guess what? One sheep start leading off, then the next sheep looking at that sheep leading off, then that another sheep. They can lead astray, man. They can lead off the path, man. So you constantly got to stay focused. You know, you have to stay focused. You have to. There's sacrifices that you have to make in this thing, man. You know, but just know, guess what? It's a righteous sacrifice because at the end of the day, you're gonna get back ten times more anyway, man. You're gonna get back 10 times more anyway in the kingdom to come, man. You know what I'm saying? And even and matter of fact, before the kingdom, man, the Lord is already blessing brothers, man, and you very few sisters, on this end, man. You know, because you make your sacrifice and you make your the call what is it what it says the what is it the time is short. What is it? Can't think of it. Roughly paraphrasing. Election, make sure your election is called. The time is short. Something like that. Hey, bro, if you know it, post it. I'll read it. But hey, because the time is short, we're making sacrifices, man. You know, like I said, it could be a job. Hey, the boss could have came to you about a promotion, and like I said, to keep it a balance, if it's not something that can take time away from you, feeding the sheep, serving Habasham shop is not something major. Hey, it's nothing wrong with doing it. But if it's something where it's like, man, it's gonna take a lot of time, energy away from doing the work, feeding the sheep, hey, you gotta make that. Hey, that's a sacrifice that you gotta make. You know, is this gonna be good for me? You know, and it's not just you. Is this gonna be good for me and the sheep? Because it's not about just us, man. It's about the Akim and the Akwaf too. What we're a part of is not just about ourselves. It's for the brothers. It's for the brothers and sisters, and the children, man. Hey, what Paul said. Paul said, "I suffer for the elect sakes, man." And that's what we're doing. And we're suffering for the elect's sake. We're making sure that guess what? Hey, we're not just telling you to sacrifice, and we're not sacrificing, and we got to sacrifice too. And every brother's and every sister's lot is different. Every brother's and sister's sacrifice is different. But you know what I mean, as far as in your walk of life, man. You know, uh, Matthew 13:45. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man seeking goodly pearls. Right. Hey, and it is, man. That's what I said. What this thing that we're a part of, man. Once you understand what you're a part of and why you're here, it makes the sacrificing for your Habasham shot way more easier. Because if you don't understand, like I said, what you're a part of and why you even here, that's when you know how when Jake was in the world, Jake didn't know how to make righteous, decisions, righteous judgments. Now with having experience and you don't hit the wall a couple times and Yabashan Shah sat you down and got you to pay attention to everything that you do. Now you understand. Yeah, that ain't good for me. I'm good off not doing this or not getting that or going here or doing that, man. It's sacrifices, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. Because hey, this can take me out of the truth. This can take a lot of my time. This can take from the sheep. And you wanna be you wanna be always making sacrifices on the right hand side instead of making sacrifices on the left hand side. You want to make sacrifices on the right hand side of this thing, man. You know? Because like I said, Yahweh Shai was serious when he told Peter 3 times, hey, feed my sheep. So at all costs, hey, you got to remember the sheep. And if you're a part of that number, it starts with you first. But then not just you got to think about other brothers and sisters that's going through. This is why brothers get up and they're putting up these very beautiful epistles, these videos every day, because they're much needed, man, to feed your spirit, to keep your spirit thriving, to keep your spirit going. Because without the truth, man, without hearing these words, without hearing the name Yahweh Shan Shai, look at the world. The world is through, man. These people don't understand what's going on. They just now, hey, the spirit of mirth is coming out of this place, man. Now people are not really in the spirit of laughing and partying and going places. People are panicking because they don't know where their help is coming from. A lot of them still call on Jesus, Yeshua, Yahshua, Yahweh, Jehovah. They don't know where their help is coming from. They don't know what's about to happen, man. But we, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, because we sacrificed the time. We've been putting in time. You've been doing diligent. You've been sacrificing outside of this thing in your own personal walk. Hey man, that's why understanding what we are part of, understanding the name of Yahweh Shai, you gotta count yourself blessed, man. You gotta know that the Lord is dealing with you. You know, Matthew 13:46. When he have, who when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. Right? Hey, who that? Hey, because even on this end, Jake's. Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention at the same time. But Jake's will sell any. They'll sell any and everything, man. Instead of selling their time and their energy into Yahweh Shai, you see what Jake's in. Man, Jake's is in a lot of things on this end. They into a lot of things on this end. On the left hand side, they into a lot of things on this end, man. That's not gonna help them in the long run. It's not. It was never designed to help. Like the so-called white man. Jake's love the white man. You can't say nothing about the white man. Jake's want the white man and the blessing on this end. You know, it's like you tell Jake that you the apple of Yahweh Shai eye. The Lord only dealing with you. Jakes don't even believe that. They are so they sell everything. They cast their pearls to the swine, man. Jake's want the white man to be the Hebrew Israelites too, man. You know, but it ain't gonna work that way, man. The Lord only chose one nation. There's 18 nations on this planet. The Lord he's only dealing with one. You know, um, Hebrews 6:10. For God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love which ye have showed towards his name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Right. And Yahweh Shai have not. I forgot about your time, your sacrifices, the love that you have towards the sheep in this thing, man. The time, helping brothers, helping Akim. You might have helped a brother move. You might have sent a brother a garment. You might have gave a brother some money. Whatever it is, man. You might have gave a brother some shoes, some clothing. You might have helped a brother get a job. Or your sisters, you might send a garment, or whatever, man. Send some medicine like the honeys, you know, the herbs and stuff. Hey, that's a sacrifice that you've made, and guess what? It's not gonna go undone, man. You know, that's why I said learning how to manage on this end. You're learning how to manage your time and your energy and yourself better than a 2/3. Because 2/3, you leave it up to them. They think this is just all fun and games. They think these videos are just videos. They think that nothing is gonna happen to them. They're not gonna be touched or anything. Hey, we understand of the importance of this story and what we're coming down to. What's the meaning of being here? We understand what's about to happen. 2/3 don't. They still think these are games. Um, Ezekiel 12:27. Right, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesies of the times that are far off. Right, and a lot of jigs think that, man. They think that the times that we are saying and what we're talking about is far off. These times are not far off. This is why we, like I said, we wake up every day. It's a sacrifice, man, to sit there, to watch videos, to sit there and write notes and force yourself to read and then pray to the Lord and fasting. Those are sacrifices that only the hopeful elect understand and can do, man. And guess what? With that, like the scripture I just read before that one, hey, the Lord is not going to forget the sacrifices you made for his name's sake, the sacrifices you made feeding the sheep. That scripture that says, when Yahweh Shai says to them, um, when they said to Yahweh Shai, when did I clothe you? When did I feed you? When did I make sure? Hey, you did all those things when you did it to a brethren, man. Are you did it? Hey, are you, you sisters, because it's your, there are a lot to, hey, teach the young ones, so if you do it to a sister, man, hey, that's the time. It's the sacrifices, man, that you've made. And Yahweh Shem Shai is not going to allow the things that you've done on this end go undone. Like I said, it's many sacrifices, man. It's many sacrifices out here on this end that Akim and Akwaf make. But we understand that, guess what? It's a righteous sacrifice because we already understand the bigger picture. And we already understand in our kingdom, everything that our hearts desire and things that we can't even imagine and things we can't even think, Yahweh Shem Shai is already going to have that for us, man. You know, it says, what else did you write down? Oh yeah, I don't even had that one. 2 Timothy 2:3. It says, um, though therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Right, and that's why we endure the hardness, because at the end of the day, Lord willing, we're being prepped up to be those soldiers, man. Like I said, Yahweh is not gonna put an effeminate, simple, the person that don't understand, a person that don't do no sacrifices. You're not gonna put you at the table with Yahweh Shai, man. You know, like it made me think of that dream that a brother Akim had. He said like Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlah, it was like given the OKs to go into this castle building, and a lot of Akim, he said a lot of Akim went in there, but they said a lot of Akim was trying to plead their case as well. We don't want to be in a situation where we're trying to plead our case. This is why the days are short. Hey, you supposed to give it your all, put your best foot forward in this thing, man. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, we're coming to a time you don't want to be in that damn I coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, did more, coulda did better spirit, man. Do it now. Make the good. Hey, make the sacrifice now. You know, hey, whatever that is, hey, make the sacrifices now on the right hand side. As long as it's in righteousness, hey, make the sacrifices now. Like Akim already doing. Like I said, brothers go out every day, man. Brothers posting up videos every day. Hey, make the sacrifices. Read, even with that, put yourself in reading. Maybe make a sacrifice and not watching TV Monday through Friday and only watch it on the weekends just to study to get your time in, man. And like I said, it's not just we saying that to you because we are first example. We say that for ourselves too. It's a sacrifice that have to be made, The brother posted 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. That's what it is. Thwada, bro. I couldn't like I seen it, but I couldn't get it all the way. Thwada. 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore thou the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye should never fail. Right. And that's what I wanted. Thwada, bro. Hey, we're make the hey, it says give diligence, man. Right? Give diligence to make your calling assure, right? And only election, only the elect understand that and is going to be able to do that on this end. So with understanding that, hey, give diligent, man, because like I said, and don't think that the sacrifices that you're making is in vain, because like I said, hey, Yahweh Shem Shai is not going to forget every last one of those that pushing Yahweh Shem Shai, using your life as a living sacrifice, whether that's an Akim, whether that's an Aqua. Hey, the Lord is not going to forget you in the times of chaos, the time of trouble. Hey, in the time of our kingdom, our rulership under Yahweh Shai and King David, hey, the Lord is going to bless you, you Akim, man. First and foremost, dealing with you, Akim. The Lord is going to bless you, brothers, man. Because how you bless Yahweh Bashem Shai's name and putting Yahweh Bashem Shai's name, not taking no credit on nothing, man. You know, You know, Akim called, hey man, that was a beautiful edifying video. Nah, the water Yahweh Shem Shai. That was Yahweh Shem Shai. Because Yahweh Shai allowed me his spirit to be in me to say these things. You know, staying humble, man, making the sacrifices. Cause that's what we're doing. Hey, we've been chosen to use Yahweh Shai's spirit and use it wisely, man. So you gotta be careful. You got and you got to make the sacrifice. Hey, and it says in the scriptures that a servant is not greater than the master, man. So that's the beauty of it, man. Just think about it. You've been chosen to use Yahweh Shai's spirit. Because see, simple-minded people don't understand who they're talking to out here, man. They look at us as regular people, regular jakes. No, we're little Mashiachans, man. You're using Yahweh Shai's spirit to judge whatever situation and making that sacrifice in your life. That's beauty. And to be able to do that, man, you got to be chosen. That's why the scriptures say many are called, but few are chosen. Not everybody can handle Yahweh Shai's spirit. Not everybody can handle it, man. Because even with Yahweh Shai's spirit, you get cut up yourself. You get cut yourself. So the very thing that we're holding, the very thing that we're using, it's precious. And not everyone has it. Not everyone has it, man. Trust me. Not everyone has it. So, don't take it lightly. Not everyone can make the sacrifice. Not everybody can just walk away. Not everybody can step down from a position. Not everybody can make those sacrifices in that time. Not everybody's going to do it, man. Stop playing a video game for, like I said, and read and focus or whatever it is, man. Stop dealing with too many women and just focus on just yourself or just have one. Not too many people can do that because they come into this thing, they hear that they're Hebrew Israelite and they just think left side, man. They try to mix the world in the left side energy in with this truth, and you can't. It's sacrifices that have to be made. You're gonna take it's lows in this thing, man. It's lows in this thing. Sometimes you're gonna feel like a failure. Sometimes you're gonna feel like Yahweh Shai not dealing. You're gonna go through things on this end, man. You're gonna go through them. But understanding that, guess what? The sacrifice that the sacrifice that you're putting your life on the line for Yahweh Shai, and you're constantly enduring all the afflictions that we're going through on this end, and you're able to still push, you're able still to do videos. You got to understand that the Lord is dealing with you, and the Lord is gonna reward those that diligently seek Him, that diligently use these names, that's diligently using their lives as a living sacrifices, man. Remember, we're rehearsing being pygmies because we don't want no smoke for what's coming, you know. So, Lord willing, this is edifying video. Like I said, only the hopeful elect understand the sacrifices that's going to be made. Akim, that's coming into this thing, or you've been in this thing for a little bit, just understand, the sacrifices that you're making, they're not in vain, man. And the Lord is going to take care of you. The Lord is going to bless those that's been blessing them, which is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, using the names, man, that's been taking care of the sheep, feeding the sheep, constantly, diligently, man, using your lives as a living sacrifice, going on highways and hedges through all type of weather, hot, rain, snow, whatever it is, sickness, health, all that, man. No money sometimes. Brothers and sisters don't know what's going on in our lots when we cut on these cameras. You just see us, push. But how about Shai know what's going on? And guess what? Because you've been diligent and seeking and pushing, don't worry. There's a blessing coming, man. Yahweh Shai going to take care of those that's been taking care of him, taking care of them, man. So don't forget about that. Like I said, Lord willing, this is an edifying video to encourage you. You very beautiful Akim. Wherever you are right now in your lot, whatever's going on in your lot right now, and you're still believing in the name of Yahweh Shai, you're still pushing, and whatever you got going on, that's exactly where you're supposed to be at. That's exactly where you're supposed to be at. That's exactly where Yahweh Shai wants you. Because you gotta understand, if you look at Jakes in these high positions, they're trapped right here. They're not coming out of it. They love their lifestyles, they love their riches, they love their businesses, they love all the little materialists and the little Esau nugget things that come on this end. So they're not gonna forsake those things. They're not gonna be willing to walk away. But guess what? We are, and we already rehearsing that. So you pray to Yahweh Shai to keep that spirit on you, and that you're able to endure whatever come down your lot, whatever come down the pipeline for you. You pray to Yahweh Shai that you're able to endure it. Like I said, it's your brother Ahmad out of Jacksonville, Florida. I pray this video is edifying. Hey, and may the blessing election be upon your household. But hey, Habatah, keep going. Hey, Yahweh Shai is gonna take care of you, man. You know, because you're making sacrifices. Hey, trust me, you're storing up your riches in heaven. So just know when when the Lord starts showing you more and more, like He's already showing us, because you wake up, you got this truth, you know the names. That's the Lord showing you mercy, but He's gonna show you more why He's dealing with you, and why not dealing with them, why not dealing with a family member in your family, or not dealing with everyone in your family. We're set aside, man. You got set aside, Lord willing, on the right hand side to be delivered, to sit at the table, understanding what you're a part of. So until then, hey, Shalom.